Hey everyone, this is Osamu Wakabayashi from Zen Ideas. Today's video, I will show you how to create a volunteer intake process with a CRM system. Now this CRM was built with WordPress, and then there's a little plugin called FluentCRM. So it's really handy, it's really easy to use. So let me show you today. First one is how to create a volunteer application form, all right? And the second one is how to create an email notification. So one for notify to admin, and then the second one is notified volunteer applicants. Okay, and how to integrate the form input into CRM system. Okay, and also both listing and tags. Now, so with this CRM, so you can eliminate something like MailChimp or Constant Contact. Okay, so this CRM does everything. Then, so I'm going to talk about how to create a simple volunteer application landing page with Elementor, because this CRM is built with WordPress. So you can easily build a landing page, right? And we're going to check the result. And also, I'm going to talk about how to create an email campaign. So let's get started. Alright, so I'd like to show you the really simple way to intake volunteer applicants with this CRM system. Okay, so here is all contact I have. So this is just a demo site. So first we have to create a volunteer application form. So we got forms here. And I have built this volunteer sign up form here. So let's take a quick look. So I'm going to just go to edit form. So it's really simple to use. On the right hand side, there's input fields. So you can simply just drag and drop. Okay, so that's what I did. That's just a text field and the first name, last name, email, and you can add more stuff here if you like to have a checkbox, which I've got here. So those, I have 5 volunteer positions here, right? And then let me just go through just one by one. So this section is just labeling. Okay, so you can put any text here. This is like a familiar WordPress editor here. And then the next is checkbox, and you can put any volunteer positions here. So I got only 5, and so here you can put the show, you can put the values. Okay, and then if this is required, in this case, yes. Okay, and how many hours a week can you dedicate? So this is also just simple text, and this is when are you available to start. So this is a date time input field. It is, yeah, it's right here. So you can just drag and drop. Okay, and then you can just there's different date format, whichever you like. This should be probably required. This makes sense, right? Okay, and the first name, last name here. All right, so this is required. And then phone number and email. Okay, so there's an email address, a field here, and then phone number. I just using the simple text. I think there is a phone number field if you buy a pro form. Okay, so just a bit extra cost. So it's pretty easy to use and build forms. Okay, now next one is settings and integration. Oh, I gotta probably hit save. Okay, so settings and integration. So there are other settings here, and then confirmation settings. So this is just a message after volunteer applicant submitted. So you can customize that, of course. And also there's a custom URL. So if you want to create any thank you page and redirect applicant to different separate page, you can do that as well. So this could be handy. And this is just the form layout. Okay, and then scheduling and the restrictions. So you can control that, max number of entry, form scheduling. So you can do that too. But I'm gonna just leave it as default here. And advanced and the server results. So they are, you have to buy upgrade pro. But in this demo, my purpose, I don't need it. Okay. Now email notification is really handy. So here I just disabled. Now let's turn this on and hit edit. So you can just create a notification. So this will notify admin. So let's say it's my case, I'm admin, that if somebody submitted the application, so I get notified each time. Okay, and of course you can customize that, and I'm pretty sure you can here you can put a short code. So for example, first name, whoever submitted volunteer application, you can add a tag here. Okay, so you can customize it and then make it dynamic. All right, now so I'm not going to go through this in detail. And another email is notify volunteers. Okay, so let's just hit update. So this is an email to volunteer applicant. All right, so so select field. So this email goes to the email field, whoever the applicant email. Okay, and the subject is gonna be thank you. That's the input name. I'm gonna just use first name for our volunteer application or submitting the volunteer application. So you can customize that as well. So this is just dynamic tag. Okay, and here the checkbox. This is also dynamic tag so that it displays the volunteer positions the applicant chosen. Okay, all right. So this is another thing. I'm not going to put any calendar link. It depends on your intake process. So after that, maybe let's have a scheduled meeting. Then you can put the calendar link here, and so that you don't really have to send the email one by one. It's automated email, and then they're gonna just click and then schedule a calendar. Now your scheduled meeting is gonna be on your calendar automatically, right? And the conditional confirmation. So this you need to probe again. So I don't need that. And the custom CSS or JavaScript. So I don't need this. But if you like to have custom JavaScript or CSS, here is, I don't think you need to have pro. All right, so next one is important. So integrations, okay? So I like to integrate with this CRM, all right? So any submission data, names and email address, that goes to sync to my CRM system. So that's really important, right? So you don't have to manually put their contact information one by one. You don't need to download to Excel or spreadsheet and then import it to CRM. So you don't need to do that. So you can create new integration. Okay, so in my case, this CRM integration, FluentCRM. Okay, so the feed name, CRM integration feed. So I'm gonna say, maybe volunteer applicant intake process. Okay, and then the list. So I create a volunteer. So let me just show you how to create a list, because you need to create a list. I'm gonna just save this feed and then go to CRM dashboard. So here you can create a list. Okay, now you can create a list by clicking this, and then you can just put title and slug and then just internal. So which is I did for volunteer list. Okay, so as you can see, all right. So this way, you can kind of compile all the volunteers, either applicants or active volunteers. And then if you want to send out email at the same time, you can just choose or select this volunteer list, and then you can communicate only for specific for people are volunteering for your organization. So let's go back to form, and I was working on this, edit, and the integrations, and I think this one, I don't need to enable that for, so I think this is the one I created. Let's just do that. Okay, now here you need to map the field. Okay, so email address goes to CRM email, and the first name goes to so those are field, and the first names are here. Okay, and then last name is going to be last name right here. Okay, and then full name, I think name right here. Okay, and then out of field, and then here, so out of field, so there's, for example, I think I'm correcting phone number 2. Yeah, here. Okay, and then there's phone number right here. Okay, so something like this. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention this. Yeah, second one is the list. And so make sure you pick volunteers, the list. Okay, now next one is tag. So this is really handy. I'm gonna enable dynamic tag selection. So we're gonna use a dynamic tag selection. But before that, let me show you. We need to add tags. Okay. So let's go back to yeah, here, tags, dashboard. And here I already created tags like food bank, animal shelter, preschool, city lawn care. So those are volunteer positions, and it's easy to create a new tag. So just put the title and the slug, okay, and hit create. So all right, so let's go back to configure integration for this form. Okay, so set the tags. So first one is a food bank. So go to food bank if this is a checklist, right? So where would you like to volunteer equals to food bank. Okay, and then put another one. So next one is animal shelter. If this question equals, the answer is equals to animal shelter. Okay, so just keep doing that. Post school. All right, so that's 5, and then skip if contact already exists in FluentCRM. Yes, so we don't want to create a duplicate, and skip name update if existing contact have all data, the primary field. Yes, and then here it's up to you. Enable double opt-in for new contact, or like enable for subscribed if contact is not in subscribed status. Okay, so this is only existing contact only. Okay, so I'm going to just leave it like this. And now this one, you can actually remove contact tag too. So I can explain that probably later. And then let's save this feed. All right. So next one is let's create a simple volunteer application page. Okay, so I'll just quickly put some image and then text, and then I think let's bring short code. Okay, short code widget, just drag and drop right here, and then let's check. I think this volunteer sign up form. So just copy this short code and then paste onto right here. Okay, and here is the form here. Okay. And then hit update. All right, so let's take a quick look. Okay, so that's application form here. So that's it. It's really quick, eh? So just to build a form and then created the volunteer application page. And then now it's ready for you to promote this event or volunteer application. Just to use this URL and then post it to your social media or send out email. Now, so let's test it out here. I'm going to copy this and then open up a private window and then paste onto that. And so this is, so I'm not the logged in users. Okay. Now, so let's fit up. So I'm interested in, animal shelter. That's good. And how many hours a week? Maybe I can do 4 hours. And then when am I able to do that? Maybe I can do, April 3rd. All right, so I'm going to just put John, last name, more, phone number, do, all right, and email. Just put John at, okay. Okay, and then go ahead and hit submit. All right, so here's the message. Thank you for your volunteer application. Okay, so we'll send you the next step via email. Okay, so first check out, so I got the email here. Hi John. Okay, thank you for submitting a volunteer application. And here is the volunteer position that is selected, right? So this is dynamic tag. And then please click my calendar link, which I didn't really attach to, but you can do that. All right, so it works. Now, how come I didn't get the email for admin? So let's check it out. So this is, oh, okay, so send to WP admin email. So my WP WordPress admin email is not mine, actually, that's why. So if that's the case, I have to just put my name. Okay, so and then the next time I should get that, my email inbox. Okay. Now let's check out CRM here. So I think, right, so you can see John Moore's the idea, so that is added. Now you can take a look at it, and here you go, so animal shelter. Okay, let's click this information. All right. And then so again, so automatically added to volunteer list, and then tag is animal shelter. It is already added. So now also the first name, last name, email, and phone number. Remember that I put that, so it's already connected to the form. Okay, and also like you can email from right here too. Okay, it also tells you all the activities. Okay. Now, so let's say, oh, I forgot, okay, so you can just type a message from here. Hey, John. So you can type something like that and send out to email, just privately. So it's all like email built in, so you can test it out, and then you can just go ahead test the email. I will send the email, and then that should go to John's email box. Let's check it out. Get email. Yeah, here we go. One more thing. So this is coming to John Moore's email. Okay, so something like that. So it's very handy. And over time, let's say John also wanted to work for or volunteer at the food bank industry, then you can easily just manually go select the food bank tag and then confirm. So it's added there. Okay, and now we know John is interested in animal shelter and food bank. So let's go to email campaign here. So you can create a new campaign, and then okay. So there's lots of different templates you can start from here, okay? So I'm gonna just use just a real simple one. So you can just put some text. Actually, you can put some tag here, hi, and here is a smart code, first name, okay? So this is kind of simple email. You can add more. You can put the image using different template. You can create even like there's visual builder. Maybe I can do another tutorial video for that. All right, so let's go to continue, subject and settings. So I'm gonna put, okay. And here you can do A/B testing, also adding headers, and you can put the custom email name here as well. I think if you just leave the blank, you should put my name and my email address. But if you want to, you can do that too. So I can, let's say if you have different from that. But I think I'm gonna just leave it to like that. All right, so you can just quickly test email. I'm gonna just continue, move on to next step. Now here, so in this case, I don't want to send it to all my list. This is only for volunteers, okay? And then, so this is the volunteers, all the segment, all the segment. And let's say if you want to send this email to only people who are interested in animal shelter, and then add another one, volunteers, and then so let's say also food bank, for example, okay, and those two, nothing else, okay. So you can select, narrow things down here, right? And also you can exclude contact list too. So let's go now. So we have 2 contacts, so it shows a number here, and let's continue, review it. Okay, so you can quickly review, and then you can actually schedule the email too. But in this case, I'm going to, let's take a look. So you can schedule any time, and also you can email specific date and time range too. Okay, so in my case, I'm going to just go send the email right now. So send the email now and hit yes. Okay, here we go. So it's sending it right now. All right, so let's go check email. Now, here we go. So that went to Emily Jones. Hi, Emily. Okay, so that's a dynamic tag. And another one should be John, right? Okay, so John Moore. Okay, so let's just go to all the contact here. So John and Emily. Now, remember that I just opened that email. So go to Emily here. All right, so let's take a quick look here. Now, I just sent an email campaign. So it shows a record here. So I send her this volunteer opportunities email campaign. The status is sent. And as you see that its little folder is open. So that means she read email, okay? So, and the same with John, I just opened up his email. So let's go back to contact. And then click John here. And the emails. And then, so remember that I send out 2 emails to him. And they're here, okay, so email. Now, if you put the link here, and then, so this one is like, you can even keep track whether he clicks the link or not. Okay, so which is cool too. So here's a quick overview is how to use the CRM. And then again, so it's really easy to create a workflow and some volunteer intake process too with this. So again, so I'm going to keep creating different tutorials how you can maximize using CRM, because this is not only for volunteer management. Also, like you can keep track of donor activities and then collect some donations too. So yeah, hope this helps, and I'll see you next time.